those friends is not human and is in fact something that is Eldritch.
Didn't figure it
Uh,
out. We just confirmed it. We always knew it.
He straight up told us. There's no Sherlock Holmes in here. It was just he just let us know.
yes, there was no big reveal. It was very clearly put in front of you guys. A big reveal, however, was that one of the favored NPCs, Mari, is actually a book character, which led to existential questions for one of your guys' party members, Persia. um, However, you did not have time to ponder those questions because almost immediately you guys decided to bring Aloysius into the Midsummer Court, which caused a giant hole to rip open in the nurse's office, Mari to have to teleport all of you to the Midsummer Court, and Demo to eventually come through after being grounded, which is having his arms and legs ripped off and his heart torn from his torso.
He got put in the tap corner.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
simple punishment.
Oh, yeah. And his mouth sealed shut.
Oh yeah, and then after 5,000 years of punishment, according to the man with blue eyes, I went to the principal's office because I had a meeting.
Yeah.
Yes. We ended last session with you going to the principal's office because you were required to go there at the end of the school day.
That's pretty funny.
Which leaves Theo, Thomas, and Otho in the Midsummer Court, surrounded by all of the teachers. Mari, the now newly anointed member of the Summer Court, Aloysius, and Professor Black, who you guys learned was part of the Winter Court and the Midsummer Court. Yeah, I think that's it. And left Demo and Perseus to go visit the headmaster.
Well, what do we want to do here?
As a reminder, there are a few points that you guys have to keep in mind. Theo has an imaginary book.
Yes.
Not Otho. Thomas has a ripped out page of his family history, but he's about to be dragged to the nurse's office. No, I'm sorry. He's about to be dragged to the nurse's station in the Midsummer Court. So you guys will not be able to interact with him.
Big F.
Yeah. And Demo doesn't have a heart in his chest. I think that's about all.
Huh.
Some of you guys might have like points of order from various things that you have done alone, but I'm not going to remind you about those because they might spoil stuff for other people.
Well, now that we're all here, do you need to go back to class, or are we like free for the day? And let's just kind of try to voice out concern there. Okay.
Mari will raise her head up from where she's lying on the concrete and say, I believe classes are done for today.
Oh, phew. Well, in that case, what should we be doing, guys? What do you think?
Otho is still there, if Jester wants to say anything.
Oh, it's just us, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just you guys and a bunch of NPCs who are being played by a sick person.
I don't know about you, but I had this like think I still have a book up my nose, and if I'm gonna be honest, it's been a little bit. It's kind of cramped up there. So I think when everybody else leaves, all these teachers, let's try to do something about that. He's gonna look around to see how many like NPCs are near him.
Maybe I can make some tweezers and we can just grab it out.
I don't know if that's needed really. I think I can just pull it out myself. It's just
All of the teachers of the Midsummer Court have started to realize that, it's just a weird event that occurred and leave.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, I should let you know though. I'm being followed.
what? By who?
Being.
Wait, did you know that or did I know that and refuse?
Oh yeah, I think. Wait a second.
Demo is the one who has definitive proof that you are being followed by something. However, I believe you did state that Otho is super paranoid that he's being followed.
He is. Being followed. Ever since that whole time incident,
Uh-huh.
everybody thinks I'm a criminal.
I mean, you did kind of turn back time and almost break the continuum that like we all live in.
That wasn't me.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that wasn't me. I remember I went to go smoke, and then that was. Never mind. Anyways, it never worked out.
No.
I never actually. Yeah, I kind of failed.
If I remember correctly, you did not reach high enough on your magical roll to
No, I
even
didn't.
attempt to do that.
He's definitely trying to be really humble. Thank you, DM. He's trying to be humble about his failure. Okay.
As you should.
Confidence is key. Don't worry, we got you.
Yeah. So they're still. It's still. They were like, hey, you tried it. You tried it. So now, I'm pretty sure there's somebody involved. So just be careful.
Mari,
Okay.
who is the only person in this area still because she's just not wanting to get up, is going to raise her head up very slightly and go like, you guys remember that I'm here, right?
Let's see. We should not be standing here. Let's go somewhere in like our dorm room.
You know what? Maybe she knows something about it.
About
Chronomancy?
What are you talking?
You were talking about turning back time, so I can only guess it means chronomancy. I took
she's smart.
1 year about it in sophomore year, but decided it wasn't for me.
Yeah, it's not for any of us either, right?
Wait, but like she was taught it. That's kind of unfair.
Yeah, but I was talking about the other thing.
Oh. Yes.
Wait, Theo.
What's up?
Wait, not. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No.
No.
Okay.
No. Never mind.
Okay.
I will also remind you, Demo isn't there.
Yeah, I was about to say something, but I'm not there.
Is MSK not good?
No, I think you guys are fine there because this is the midsummer court, summer night court. So everyone there knows, not knows, but you can learn chronomancy there. So everyone who's able to get in should be fine with the knowledge.
Whoa. Maybe if we learn chronomancy here, we can do it for free, or without being yelled at.
Wait, you want to learn chronomancy too?
Did you guys
Not really.
not sort of get the point of the midsummer court?
I mean, out of character, sure.
She's asking you in character.
Oh. I mean, it's like cool, right? It's like you just kind of chill here. Everybody else's here looks kind of cool. I don't. What's your
No.
other stuff?
How much do you guys know about the founders?
Theo looks like a completely blank stare.
Otho, please tell me you're not
Was
working
that-
on a basis.
Was that supposed to be like an introduction or something? 'Cause I'm pretty sure I was sleeping.
You
I'm
guys
pretty sure
know-
I was still a muggle when all of this went down. So
It should have been explained to you. You know there are 4 founders of the school, right?
that reminds me.
That
do you
explains a lot.
remember
That's why there's 4
when,
houses.
Mary Jane gave me that bud. Could I get some more of that?
I can't make that fun. Okay, come over here so I can talk to you without moving my neck.
Do you need something?
I need rest.
You know who's good at rest?
Theo?
Theo is really good at that.
What's up?
However,
Oh, do you
I
wanna
will
sleep?
explain this to you guys before I just fully pass out here. There are 4 founders of the school. Sarva Smaragdi, Jean Vermilius, Albin Panthera,
Theo's eyes are closing.
and Kira Panos. She is going to quickly cast a spell on Theo, and you cannot fall asleep. It's not like it's like something is forcing you awake whenever you drowse out. It's not like a 5-hour energy. It's like insomnia. You want to sleep, but you can't.
Oh god, that's probably even worse.
Theo's own hell.
Yeah, you see like his eyes just start like drooping, like black bags just start appearing underneath him, like. And I think I was supposed to sleep there, but then I didn't.
I know.
I think he
Anyway,
learns better when he's sleeping.
I put the book under my pillow, and I absorbed the knowledge that way. I saw it in a YouTube video.
you know what? Bye. She. I want both of you guys to give me flight rolls real quick.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh.
Fight or flight?
flight.
Okay, flight. 9. Oh wait, what were we supposed to get?
Give me 1 second. I have yet to calculate. Okay, you have to beat a 21.
Oh.
Can I make a flight roll?
No, you're not there.
Damn it. But can I do it anyways?
I will not allow you to get a free adversity token from this.
Damn it.
Alright, I'll take the adversity token.
Magic die?
Yes. I'll say yes.
11.
I don't think you
I
make
got
it.
again.
Good.
Both of you guys fail as she casts a spell real quick. Both of you fall unconscious, and both of you awake in a land of clouds
Whoa!
and flowers and Pegasi.
I was
Pegasus?
here like 5 minutes ago. Where's cotton candy? Give me a second. Theo's gonna jump off from the clouds.
Theo, please.
You mean Pegasuses?
Pegasi.
Hey, drop the plot.
Whoa.
Yeah, Theo, you can go fly around for cotton candy.
Theo flies off. Looking for-
This is
You'll
the
know
craziest
that-
trip I've ever been on.
You'll notice that Mari is fully, she's good here. She's not, like, super tired. Because you guys are currently in the land of dreams. But it is a rather surrealistic world. If you've ever seen Salvador Dali paintings, like some of them were it looked like they were taken from this world specifically. So like you see a clock that even though it is a clock, it's like molding around a pillar as if it has been melted and formed into the shape of that pillar.
Made of fondue.
Yes. But Mari Stillskin seems to be fully awake here as she casts the spell to take you guys into dreaming. So she can rest and explain this to you. It kills two birds with one stone.
Oh my god, are we in a fairy tale?
I will say both of you guys failed your flight checks, so you land in this world face first.
Oh.
Whee! It doesn't hurt. You fall into a cloud. But,
Oh my gosh, is this your fairy tale book?
no, this is the land of dreaming. It seems that Theo is rather accustomed to this place already. But,
There's no like chocolate rivers here. This isn't as good as my dreaming.
this is more my dreaming, so like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit of an art nerd. You'll see a lot of Salvador Dali, Picasso-esque stuff here.
Are there weird people that try to talk to you as well?
Are there weird what people to talk to me?
What?
There's the hag in the moon who keeps staring at me, but
Oh, she's here too. Gotta deal
You-
with that.
yeah. you look up and you see the same exact witch's face. In the moon.
Yeah, Theo just does a little bit before I have to come back.
Yes, she's the hag in the moon. I don't know her name yet, but she's a constant in the dreams of all things. Unknown why. She must be a very powerful crone to command that sort of insight. But here I can rest and explain to you guys. You also will be able to get some visual aids. So there are 4 founders of the school: Sarva Smaragdi, Kira Panas, Jean Vermilius, and Albin Panthera. As she says their names, you will look. If you look at her, you can see brilliant blue light form into the form of a young man with a cloak over him. You can't get any distinguishing features from it, but piercing blue eyes gaze out from his hood. The second figure, Sarva Smaragdi, she says, forms in green motes of light as a enormous tree forms behind this figure, and a figure of a woman appears, with hair that cascades down and almost combines into the tree itself. Jean Vermilius is created in red light. Again, you can't see any facial features from these people, but it's another body of a woman with a brilliant red phoenix that flies and lands on her shoulder. And the last figure, Albin Panthera, is cast in a brilliant gold light. He has a large hat-like thing behind him, lounging on a chair on a throne of some sort, as he gazes at you with gold eyes. These are the 4 founders of the school. Though we use founders a bit loosely, as one of them did not exist when the school was founded.
That gets Theo's attention. What do you mean didn't exist?
She had died.
Oh.
And was also dislocated from time itself. 10,000 years ago, before human civilization had any chance of thriving, the world was besieged by dragons. A brilliant red ember flashes through the heroes as you see the visage of a dragon appear in front of you. It is not known why the dragons were so protective of their dominance of the world, but they were tyrants, refusing to allow any sentient creature to find purchase in the world and create a civilization. Though no one knows what started it, but I have my own theory. There was a traitor among the dragons, one to start it first, and he gathered five more? Let me make sure. It might be 5 or 7. I haven't had time to go over this in a while. I'll find you. Five. Okay. So 6. 6 dragon traders in total who sided with the humans. The first one actually taught Jean how to fight. Jean was living in a village with Albin and a man. This man fell in love with Sarva, and that's how their cohort of 3 came to be. After gaining magical knowledge, these 3 decided it was time to wage war on the dragons, to take back land so humans could thrive. And together, they found a 4th to join them, Kirapana. Are you guys following right now?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't have notebook. There's like a lot of words here. Like dragons attack, and then like some dragons help them, and then stuff happens, people get married, and schools created.
I think. Okay. So what happened was so far what he said was there was the founders, one who was lost in time, but then before that, it all started with dragons.
Yes, 10,000 years ago, it started with the War of the Dragons.
Yeah, and then there were 6 dragons that defected from the other dragons. And then those dragons imbued powers to these people, who then found more people to imbue the powers with those people, and then those people found more people?
Sort of. They didn't have to imbue powers. They were the people. The dragons knew how to use magic innately, which is very weird because magic is something that's taught generally. So these dragons taught magic.
Some books say some people just have magic.
It wasn't always the case that people had magic. A lot of the people that we know to innately have magic didn't actually exist back then. Like, their predecessors are phoenixes or dragons or even the spirits of trees themselves, like the dryads. So people couldn't use magic before Jean Vermilius. She is the first human spellcaster.
Wow.
They managed to win against the dragons. I think that the biggest reason for this was actually Kira Panas, who is stated to have slayed 500 dragons himself.
Whoa, that's a lot of dragons.
How did
Yeah.
you do that?
I don't know. No one knows.
No, maybe while they were sleeping, he got them.
Kira Panas is the founder of the Winter Court. He is our founder. Though it's a bit strange because that's all the reports know about him. He is supposedly said to be an immortal with black hair and blue eyes, but no one knows where he came from. We know that he slayed 500 dragons. We don't know how he did it. We don't even know if Kira Panos is his real name. None of the founders actually ever said his real name. They would refer to him. It's stated that they would refer to him as the kid with black hair and blue eyes, and that's where his name comes from.
Oh.
But the founders managed to raise up human civilization, and it wasn't long afterwards that 5 chronomancers arrived. These chronomancers bring immense danger to the real world and needed to be dealt with. So Sarva Smaragdi, one of the founders, who there are some reports that say she might have been a dryad herself, went to go attack them. But this resulted in her death. She was displaced from time. However, she did manage to kill the chronomancers. That is why chronomancy is banned. After she died, the School of the Four Seasons was founded, with Sarva Smaragdi's court not having its actual founder be alive, but still being created in honor of her.
Which court was that?
The Spring Court. Oh, you're not here.
God damn it. Well, either way, that was just a personal question on my account. I forgot which one.
Sarva Smaragdi founded the Spring Court. But that would be why chronomancy is looked and frowned upon in the other social circles of magic. Though,
because there's some not chill dudes that showed up thousands of years ago?
Yes. That's normally how a lot of things become forbidden. A few not chill dudes show up and abuse the power.
Man, that stinks.
However...
You should go back in time and kill those not chill dudes, and then it'll all be chill.
That hurts my head to think about.
It is not a lie that chronomancy itself is incredibly potent and powerful. The use of it for mundane things would surely cause cataclysms throughout time itself, ending the world.
Oh, that's not good.
I doubt that those chronomancers wanted to go back in time to become villains. It's just the way that it goes sometimes.
Oh,
but
depressing.
Kira Panos founded the Winter Court as a place where each of the founders had traits that they valued, and it's known that his values are calmness, wisdom, mysticism, and surprisingly, weakness. He valued the weak because he felt like there was strength in that. More specifically, he wanted to create a place where the weak could gather and become stronger. So it's not like stay weak, it's like hone yourself, better yourself. And that's exactly where the Midsummer Court comes from. Some people say that he created it as sort of an homage to Secret Fifth Founder, but I don't know about that too much. But it's supposed to be a place where, like, forbidden knowledge is, because it doesn't matter if you know forbidden magic, it's how you use forbidden magic. So we have the knowledge to do stuff. It is up to us to choose to do that thing, use that thing for good or evil.
Wow, Thanks for telling us all this.
You're welcome. Also, why are you so adept with normally people don't remember their dreams.
I don't know. You said that,
Okay.
boy.
Like, I'm pretty adept with it because fairy tales border on dreams. They're created from people's dreams, so
Well, that's
I
neat.
have a direct connection there.
I mean, imaginations, but I like the connection. So you said all that to say that somebody is following me?
I don't think that
Um,
was what happened.
I don't know if someone is following you, Otho, but the point of this is the Midsummer Court does not reject the learning of knowledge. What they reject is the use of that knowledge in ways which do not yield betterness. So, like, you will be able to learn things in the Midsummer Court. It's up to you to use those things for the proper way. Like, you can't expect to learn a great magic and then just go use it willy-nilly. It is up to you to use it properly.
Okay.
That's hilarious. Okay. So he doesn't say that out of character. In character, I'm just thinking. Oh my
I
God.
really need to get some more smoke. I really need
Okay.
to go.
Well,
I haven't
I'm
had
going to
herbology
eject
yet.
you guys from my dream. I would appreciate it if one of you guys could, like, I don't know, drag me to a bed of some sort instead of just leaving me on the ground when you get out of here. But
Yeah, I
I'm
can
going
try
to
to
be
do
asleep. She waves her hand. I want both of you guys to give me a brains roll real quick. DC 10.
Brains. I got a 9. Oh well.
Do any of you want to use any adversity tokens?
Can I give you a brains roll?
I couldn't get
No,
enough.
you're not there.
Damn it! I'm just looking for free adversity tokens.
I can use one adversity token to make that a 10.
As she casts this dream magic, you happen to look up. I think mainly because you're slightly worried about the crone and the moon.
That's fair.
And you see the crone's face is normally like stoic and the same, but you see very quickly it winds into a wicked grin as it casts its gaze directly at Mari.
I'm sure this will have no consequences for the future, he says to himself.
Yeah, and you are teleported out of the dream.
Well, I think the
Bye,
just gonna be it.
MSK.
See ya.
Wait, I thought MSK was the one who got high all the time.
No.
No, that's Mary Jane.
Mary Jane is the one who's high.
That's the one I'm looking for right now.
Okay.
There
Alright.
is a difference. Mary and Mari. One has an I, one has a Y.
One's dope as fuck, the other one's a fairy tale.
When Theo wakes up, he's gonna try to be very considerate and like turn like the ground around the MSK into a bed.
Okay.
Ooh, is there any metal parts on this bed? Because I could just move
It's just pure blanket. He's not doing it with the intention to like make one that he can move. He's just making like thing below her like a bed mattress, like the ground of bed mattress.
Coincidentally, that would be a charm roll. Since you haven't done it before, it will be a DC 12.
Oof. Nope, he does not do that.
Did you remember to add in your magic die?
Oh, I did not.
That explodes.
Oh, baby.
Which I'm pretty sure.
Okay, 13. Let's go.
Yeah, you. Again, like, the way that you guys have taken to wand stuff is amazing considering you've only been in one class.
Wait, one of each of our classes.
Yeah. Well, not even each. because it works off of block schedule. So you've just been to one of half of your classes. But you managed to use your wand and form a comfy bed for Mari. You used transmogrification. You wouldn't know this in character, but transmogrification is charm.
Cool.
And transform it into a lovely bed. You find it again very easy. As far as like minds and sleep go, it seems like it very much meshes with your magic.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, this one's maybe a little bit less concerning than when you either erased someone's mind or took control of it. I forget which.
Yeah, we don't have to think about that too hard. In fact, I prefer if we didn't.
Can we,
To be fair, that seems like our group motto.
You don't have to think about it too hard. Oh.
You wanted to move her from not the middle of the courtyard.
yeah, sure that's not where you sleep.
Yeah, you can move her if you'd like. The bed is staying where it is, though.
The bed is staying where it is.
Yeah, that part of the floor is now a bed.
Okay.
How old is your
The-
character?
What
just
type of minerals are in said floor?
Mari is like 17. It is a cobblestone floor.
Could I? Oh, that's kind of rough.
That's fine.
Trouble, isn't it?
Nah, it's fine. We can't get more.
Can I try to remove said part of the floor that is a bed to move her towards her room?
Okay, first off, you guys are in the Midsummer Courts, so you have no idea where your dorms room here would be if you did have that. Secondly, how do you plan on moving the floor?
I'm trying to think.
I
could
will say she did just say to move me somewhere comfortable, so this qualifies for somewhere comfortable.
That's good.
In
No,
the
we need to
middle
go
of the court
further.
is comfortable?
She was about to just pass out there before.
Yeah, but she doesn't really have to show. Okay. I'll leave it be.
Okay. Like, she would appreciate being moved to a different thing, but you guys fully made a bed for her, so she's fine with that either way.
Yeah.
It was more just like her sleeping on a cobblestone floor, which was gonna bug her. So you're good. Don't worry about it.
Nice.
But, you guys both awaken from your slumber after having cast that thing in the Midsummer Court.
Huh. Alright. Speaking of dreams, I had this like weird dream, I think it was like a while ago, that there's some weird dude who was telling me that I had to ask my friends about like lycanthropy. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know, but do you guys have classes on that? Because I don't.
No, I don't.
Huh.
I'm taking.
Although you're close with Thomas, you would
Mhm.
know that Thomas takes the magical diseases class.
Okay. Thomas would probably be our best bet, but considering he has a hard time not touching and eating the most disgusting things we see in the world,
Oh yeah, that would be an
we gotta
issue.
wait for him to come out of the infirmary.
You would
Yeah.
also know that the professor of that class is Frankenstein, who was that blonde-haired person you guys saw not too long ago. And that one of the students in that class is Ranga, who is someone that Theo would remember. I think you guys sat with him at one point,
Oh
and
god.
he had actually warned you not to show your lycanthropy to other people.
Whack.
Golly, everything in me is telling me not to leave this 17-year-old lady in the middle of the courtyard.
Why? I mean, it seems like fine. Like, stars around, it's good sleeping. I mean, we could put like a tent around her.
That would be, yeah, I would fucking. Is there any metal around?
Yes.
Can I sense it? Because I would love to build like a little house for her.
Hobo tent.
Okay.
I don't care what I destroy to do it.
That's gonna be a bronze roll. DC, you don't care about destruction in this case. I'm gonna
Nope.
set it the same DC. 12.
8. I have 7 adversity tokens.
You did
I'll-
not add your magic die. This is
Oh.
where you add your magic die.
Can I argue? Common sense because I'm building something.
I
And
will
I,
say, since
tis
you
am
are
a
currently
welder.
about to pull metal out from the ground, I will need you to roll your magic die. If
Got
it
it.
was in front of you, you could have rolled common sense.
Got it. I didn't realize I was pulling 8, 9, 10. So I technically only need 2,
Yes.
but I want to beat it by 5. So how much do I need?
You need all 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna take all 7
Okay.
Oh wow.
because I want it
Question.
to be amazing.
When you cast this spell, do you cast it with or without your wand?
Ooh. Without.
Ooh.
So, you are casting the spell without your wand. You have beat it by more than 5. I will allow you to add something a bit more special to this than just making a house, and I will allow you to explain and describe what you create.
Get some pizzazz.
Oh, okay. I think he was going for something a little more futuristic. So think like Star Wars cantina style, like spaceship-looking circle
Yeah.
with like a little
God.
door that just slides. So yeah, I think something like that. Probably like a half dome on top and underneath, and then yeah, like a little sliding door.
This you use your hands. You are pulling up rhubarb and various construction metals from the ground itself as it curves around Mari like a rib cage. And then I'll say that you managed to feel sort of like earthbending and Toph. You managed to use your ability to start to mold the earth around as well,
Whoa.
creating walls and ceilings. And it is, I think that you probably know exactly what the cantina from Star Wars looks like. You're a comic fan.
Yeah, exactly. He is going.
And that is
full
what
nerd.
you mold it after.
Ooh.
So it is like a mini cantina from Star Wars has appeared right in the middle of the Midsummer Court. And I'll say that since you beat it by 5, more than 5, you managed to, at one point, multiply the rhubarb from itself, repairing the floor beneath it. Which means that you haven't injured anything in the Midsummer Court.
Yeah, good choices. See, that's why I
Nice.
spent it all.
Oh god.
Gonna need it later. Don't worry.
Alright.
She's in Dreamworld right now, just listening to the band.
And ooh, yeah, you see 3 stone golems appear in the
Oh, God.
corner that are fully playing instruments.
Oh yes. Oh, she's gonna be so surprised when she wakes up not knowing any of this. Well, she might. She's a fairy tale.
Mari is part. She did state that she has spent some time in the
Yeah.
non-magical world.
Okay, I'm excited. Let's do this. All right, where are we going? We gotta find Frankenstein.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
No, I should probably move you guys back to the Midsummer Court.
That's okay.
I really like the Dreamland picture I got. But you guys are back in the Midsummer Court. You go to find Frankenstein.
Yeah.
You will see. You've seen him a few times. I pulled up his picture a few times, but Professor Victor Frankenstein. You guys don't know his first name. There we go. He is a tall man with long blonde hair and blue eyes. You both can tell why Thomas doesn't like him. Like, he looks like he would be part of Thomas's family.
Oh.
But he is immaculately dressed, and has a book in his hand. Well, not a book in his hand. He has a book open in front of him, as it looks like he's conducting some research.
Huh.
Oh, what are you reading? Oh,
Oh.
I'm Otho. Sorry.
It's a pleasure to meet you, young Otho. My name is Victor Frankenstein, or Dr. Victor Frankenstein. I'm reading a little bit on a few magical diseases having to deal with stuff like, I guess you guys would know it as magical cancer, if you ever got accustomed to it, but it does have an actual name.
Oh, that's super cool. I got a weird dream saying I should probably study lycanthropy more, so can I join your class?
Yes, I'm fine with you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. But you wanted to know about lycanthropy specifically?
Theo kind of shrugs, like, I guess.
May I ask what your question about it is? Because I thought you were going for the space class.
Can I do both? Space is kind of cool, but I don't know. Weird Dream told me to do this too, but I also don't really know what this
I can give you
means.
some research material on lycanthropy specifically, or you could just ask me the questions yourself, and you could just stay in the space class.
I can use the research material. If I put it under my pillow and sleep on it, I get knowledge about it.
Okay. Here is the most up-to-date book on lycanthropies. It goes over all of the different types. All of the different types, what's there, about them, how to cure them, all of that.
Whoa. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's gonna rush off. And he's gonna stuff that book up his nose.
You look just like Thomas. I don't know why he hates you so much. Alright, I guess we're gonna go. Thanks for the help.
Okay. You're very welcome. Come visit anytime, I guess.
Probably won't.
Okay. Both of you are off.
Alright.
I'm gonna
Well,
look for the herbology, by the way, just after I leave there.
so you're going out of the Midsummer Court to go find the herbology teacher,
Fuck
or the
my life.
herbology classroom?
Is there no, I'd have to leave the whole court just to find anything about herbology?
The herbology classroom is outside of the Midsummer Court. It's not a forbidden thing.
No,
And you
never.
wouldn't know enough about the subjects in the Midsummer Court to know which ones would deal with herbology.
Yeah, never mind. I'm just gonna follow Theo around. Anxious as fuck, I guess.
Okay. While you guys were doing that, let's jump to your other two classmates, Percy and Demo, whose name I did not forget. Fox,
What's up?
we're on to your scene.
Um,
I guess we should probably go to split the party for this, right? Or just mute.
just mute.
Okay.
I don't know what to do here.
Yeah, me neither.
Am I muted? No, I fucked up my audio.
No,
Am I muted now? Am I muted now?
no, you're still not.
One sec. There we go. Okay.
You gotta be now.
I kept spamming the mute button and I fucked it up for a sec. I need to go pick up PF Chang, so we need to hurry up. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Got it. So you're meeting with the principal.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's been so long that I forget what he wanted to talk to you about.
I sang him the song.
Oh, yeah, you sang him the song. So you get there with Percy,
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at the
and
flash,
as you...
and I stumbled upon the ash.
I'm not going to
The way
describe
the
his office to you
actual
yet.
stuff.
But you walk in
Oh,
with with Percy.
Yeah, that looks so cool.
He's sitting at his chair looking
Oh yeah,
at
it's
you.
really cool.
And says, "Ah,
That looks
Demo,
like
it's
probably
good
the
to see
best,
that
like,
you've arrived.
I don't
And
know
Percy
about
as well.
that.
Thank you for bringing it."
That's a great set.
Okay. You're welcome.
Yes. Percy, you can leave if you would like. I just need you to remind him that he had a meeting with me. Percy will looks and says, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Do you want me to go?" He looks at you.
No, Percy can stay.
Okay. Percy just sits in a chair. I'll just stay. So that song you were singing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you know it, but it is an Eldritch tune. You should not sing it to other people.
Well, I have already.
And you should have noticed that bad stuff happens when you do?
Yeah.
Yes. That is because it is beyond mortal comprehension. Most of the stuff to deal with the outer gods is beyond mortal comprehension. Honestly, it's a tad pretentious if you ask me.
So if I say my real name, people will also hurt?
It will be beyond mortal comprehension.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll have to give that some try later.
Just like the way if Zeus were to shows his like actual form to a mortal, it burns away their flesh and bone.
Okay.
Yes. I would recommend not saying those stuff out loud in front of anyone else. Truly anyone else. I will also mention, if you ever do say that in front of anyone, and they don't immediately bleed from the nose and eyes, probably keep an eye on that person. It means that they're probably not human. Or they're just a really, like, adept human. There's more going on than meets the eye with them.
Okay.
I will also say, I wanted to just give you that warning. I have gotten news that our nurse office is now completely in the abyss.
That would be a new development.
I can assume that was the case. So,
I'm also 0.5 pounds lighter.
you see his eyes go red for a bit and he looks and says, "Where's the fuck? Never mind." Very clearly, you're not human. This was a small oversight in all of the administrations.
views. I'm gonna give you a spell to contact me. Should you, I don't know, summon a demon being of Eldritch Horror.
Speaking of demon beings of Eldritch Horror, there's a man in the void with black hair and blue eyes. He kind of ripped out my heart and put me in timeout, so...
A man with black hair and blue eyes. Is this man immortal?
No, there's no way he's mortal.
No, immortal.
Oh,
Is he the immortal man with black hair and blue eyes?
I just know that he has black hair and blue eyes, and he also lives in the void, in the middle of the circle. The fountain.
You will notice his eyes go gold, and you've seen this sort of gold before when Otho does his ability. You wouldn't know what it does, but it's when Otho uses his ability to see the clock above a person's head. As he notices yours glitches. I assume you have a friend? You are part of the Midsummer Court, are you not?
Yes.
He'll notice that Perseus can still hear him. I was not a part of the court myself, but as the headmaster of the school, I have special privileges to know about its existence. Do you have a friend who deals with chronomancy?
Yes.
Ask this friend if they saw the clock above this person's head. Ask them what it looks like. Ask them if it glitches out.
I will be sure to try to remember.
And then if you do, Percy, I'm more talking to you, send me a small note. Do you guys know the spell to send notes? It's very fun.
The note spell, right?
Yeah, it's a note spell.
Yeah.
Do you know how to do it?
You just write the note and burn the note.
That's not how you do it.
Well, then I've been using the note spell wrong this whole time.
Okay. You write a note like this, and then he waves his wand over it. It's a very simple flight check. You see it transforms into a paper airplane and goes to Percy.
Okay, I'll write a note to Quan. Yeah.
Okay.
This note will be really simple. It'll have my true name written on it.
Are you gonna send it?
Yes.
Okay. Before he can stop you, give me a flight roll DC 4.
Flight. What's my flight? Flight is 10. 2. But magic dice, right?
Yes. D4.
D4. 1. I use an adversity token.
Okay. God damn it. Just looks at you. I'm gonna send you over to where your friends are. Don't let your friend read that note. As for you, the note doesn't form into a piece of paper airplane. It does burn up, as you said. And he casts a spell, sending you to your friends.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. So, Quant,
What's up?
you will notice a piece of paper. Well, an ember appears in front of you
What?
as it reconstitutes into a piece of paper.
Whoa.
This paper, Fox, is this paper folded up?
It is folded up.
Okay. This paper is folded up. I will need to give Quant. Are you going to read this piece of paper?
If he doesn't see anybody around, he's gonna grab it and fold it.
I would like to slap the paper out of his hand when I for him.
So I need both of you guys to give me flight rolls.
Oh, that's a 10.
He
Okay.
is very slow.
I got 18.
Yeah. You're about to reach out and grab and unfold this piece of paper, and you see Demo and Perseus appear from a black void as Demo slaps the piece of paper out of your hand.
What? Oh, hi guys. What's going on? Can I have my paper back?
Wait, no, it's my paper, not your paper.
Then why did it appear in front of me?
Because I needed it to travel to a place, and you're the only place I know.
You sent it to him specifically. Percy's looking at you.
Yeah, he's right. I bluffed my way into this. I wrote a piece of paper, and I was like, okay, it's a note, and I sent it to you, but it has something you shouldn't read on it, apparently.
Oh.
Did
Okay.
you literally write one of the things that the headmaster told you not to write or say?
I might have immediately done exactly what he told me not to do, yes.
But you are all together again.
I pick up the piece of paper. So what have you guys been up to?
I got this book on lycanthropy from the professor on diseases because I had a dream that told me to look into it. But the issue is I have no clue where to start looking into it and know nothing about it. So I'm very confused and I'm just kind of stuffing it up my nose until I think more about it.
Ah, okay. Wait, Otho, you can see time clocks, right?
What? Time clocks?
Yeah. No, time? You can... Something about time.
Is
Chester
here?
I'm muted. My bad. My dog's requesting crazy. God, I'm muted. Yeah. You're talking about like how long it takes till people die.
I think so. Anyways, the person that I saw, that I don't know if you saw, but the person I saw with black hair and blue eyes, what did his clock look like?
Your clock?
It looked like my clock?
It
Okay.
was practically the same clock.
Right? Okay. I sent him a message that says it looked like my clock.
Dying here.
Can I look at Theo and see if I can see his clock?
You look at Theo and see his clock. Ooh, that's interesting. You will see a clock for Theo. That says about... It's not like the other clocks, actually. It's, his clock is decorated, like, normally it looks like just sort of a digital sort of timepiece above their head. But his clock is decorated in things you saw recently in the Land of Dreams. It's decorated in unicorns and clouds and stars and moons. And all of the numbers, they're not glitched out. They are question marks.
Oh.
I'm not like the other clocks.
I'm weird and quirky.
Truly, all of your friends seem to have odd clocks. Thomas's doesn't go out for what I say, like 4 trillion yet.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a lot. I have to grab my notebook.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
One of them has all question marks and the other one glitches out. Would you like to give me a brains roll to figure out what these mean?
I could. Yeah, I might as well. I need some adversity tokens. I just used them all.
Yeah. This will be a DC 10 brains roll because it is pretty complicated, but
Okay.
I will allow you to add your common sense die onto it.
Can I give him emotional support?
Fine.
You may provide him with emotional support.
You get
Actually,
one
no, I'll
emotional
provide-
support.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Um.
So I made it.
Yeah. I think it's because of the similarities between the two clocks that you guess what Demo's clock is, which allows you to sort of put together the other ones. Thomas's is fairly simple. It means he's going to die in that amount of time,
Yeah.
which is astronomical. Like, he will suppose... Like, that is beyond the amount of time for the heat death of the universe.
Yeah,
Well-
like he's gonna live longer than.
Yeah, which means that he will live longer than the universe itself.
Yeah.
Demo's is a bit trickier because it's glitching. And do
Yeah.
you think that's because he is something that doesn't abide by the rules of time itself?
I think you
time
even said
is-
his clock was like darker.
Yes.
Black.
Time is something that molds around him instead of through him like every other person. It's about it this time you get a recognition of what time is. It's a river. It's a river of strands that flows through everything. And when you cast time magic, you're either pinning the flow of a strand, pulling it forward to speed up time, or slowing its flow to slow down time.
I'm gonna cut in quick. I need to go grab some food because my mom ordered food and I need to go grab it. Are we going to wrap up soon or should I just go?
I think you should just go for right now.
Okay, I'm just gonna go and leave this on. Lucky, if you guys wrap up before I get back, remember to come in and shut all my shit off.
Okay, cool. For Theo,
Yes.
oh, sorry. This means that for Demo, his clock is glitching out because time doesn't affect him normally.
So,
So-
is the flow also glitching?
The
Can I
flow-
see the flow?
Yeah, the flow around Demo is glitching out as well. Strands that aren't supposed to break ever are breaking in his presence.
Okay.
Things are stopping where they shouldn't. Things are speeding up where they shouldn't. It's not a consistent flow. And you get a bit of a sense that, like, it's harder to cast time magic around Demo. Because the flow of time itself is more tumultuous around him.
Interesting. So it's almost like like the force field that I had, but for time.
Yes,
Is how
for
I
time
think Otho would look at that.
And it also makes space magic harder to cast around him. Because time and space are interwoven
Yeah.
within each other. So his clock isn't... It's sort of not supposed to even exist. It's your magic is trying to force order where there should be none.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
For Theo, on the other hand, his clock is there, but it's more imaginary in a way than Demo's clock is. The question marks means that his time of death is not decided. And, like, it's not that time is flowing weirdly around him and not affecting him. Time is flowing fine through him, but it's like his death is filled with so many infinite possibilities that this clock cannot pick one. and therefore is showing you question mark.
Because it could be whenever.
Yes.
Okay. They should have gave me a damn alarm clock for him. What about Percy?
Percy,
Because he's also here with us, I would assume.
you will see Percy's clock is in the negatives.
Interesting.
That's concerning.
I don't think I'd be concerned until I do the same check on MSK.
Maybe your clock's just like off by a few
MSK is
centuries.
in the Midsummer Court. Do you want to check your clock?
Yeah, if I can sense it, yeah.
MSK's clock is made of parchment. But she has the same question marks that Theo has, which means the only person's clock who's in the negative is Perseus.
And I can't see my own clock, right?
Maybe if you get a mirror.
That would be nonsense.
There are a ton of reflective surfaces.
Oh, I'm gonna give it a go. Fuck it, right? Whatever happens, happens.
Your clock has a metallic sheen to it, and your clock. I'll say that you have two clocks. One is in the negative, like Perseus's clock. The other one is a large number. It's about it's less than Thomas's, so it's not like 5 quintillion, whatever I said for him, but it's like about
Longer than
100,000 years.
Okay. Interesting. And okay, last question about this. Do I sense like
God damn it.